Good morning to everybody. It's Adriana Babit, consultant at Cloudteam company. Today, it's my task to introduce you the Time of app that has been developed by Cloudteam company. It has been developed for using the native Force.com platform for customers who use already Financial Force PSA solution, but it can also be implemented as a standalone app. It uses native SalesForce functionalities, and all you need is to install the app that you will get the installation link from us. You would need to configure approval process or processes, and then it will be automatically running in your system. We also deliver ready-to-use permission sets for end users, for time of request report approvers, and also for administrators who would maintain the holidays, the balances, and so forth. The system itself is very simple. The end user experience is really simple. They will simply request a vacation. It can be any type of vacation. It also supports team calendar directly in the time of app. And it also shows the balances for the employee, and everything that is approved, any time of requests that are approved are automatically creating time cards for those days. And of course, it's natively integrated with Financial Force PSA so that the given resource, the given employee is automatically assigned to a project for those days that would be a kind of planned absence. So how it is working, you just simply install the app and then configure a few things, test the permission sets, and then you can go and use it. For the sake of this demonstration, I will use two personas today. One of them would be the end user, and the other one would be the approver. For the moment, just let's have a look at the resource. So first of all, you would need to set up the person as a resource. Of course, it's already there in your system. There we go. She has to be set up as a time of app user. They do not need to log in anywhere because they're already having a kind of account to the time of app. And I'm just scrolling down in the system to see that there is a dedicated section for every contact or every PSA resource. In this case, for Mrs. Sandra de Vries, she is already a time of app user. She does belong to a team in Salesforce. She does have an automatically generated username and password. She does have a Salesforce user, of course, a dedicated manager who would approve the time of requests. And she belongs to the Netherlands as a country. It is important because this is where the national holidays come from. And of course, her working calendar is also displayed. This is very helpful for administrators to see that in this case, Sandra de Vries is a 100% employee. She works 5 times 8 hours a week. That's her. That's the setup with regards to her employee record. And to see how it is for Sandra, I'm switching the browser, and you can see this is Sandra's screen. And what you can see is that she has a ready-to-use homepage where we have pinned a nice request time of link that they can click at any time, and it will open the time of app. The time of app is basically a calendar view that shows not only her calendar, but also the team calendar. So that before the request, before submitting a request, a holiday request, Sandra can have an immediate look on who is on holidays on those days from the team. the solution also enables a kind of team member search, so that you could find any people, any specific people from the team. If you don't select any people, then all the time, all the team members would be displayed, all the peers would be displayed here. What you can see is some nice balances for Sandra. She has been granted vacation, wedding, bereavement leave, parental leave, and of course, certain public holidays are also available for her. You can see that the colors are represented in the system. For peers, for team members, it would be always the same color. And if you click that, you wouldn't see the exact details, the comments, nothing, for privacy reasons. But for your own records, for your own leave requests, you would of course see where it has been approved or not, what was the comment, how many hours, and how it was approved and when. You can also go to the record. The colors are absolutely up to your choice, how you define it, and of course also what type of time of balances you allow to the employees. It would be the time of admin who creates these and uploads these balances per employee, and it is also automated so that it can be carried over to the next year automatically. You can see the balances are defined in hours and days. And you also have the flexibility to say that certain time of balance types can go into a negative amount or not. Yes, so you can see the balances, you can see the balance dates as well, just to see when the balance starts. So in this case, we can see that for her vacation is for the whole year. All right, we have seen how you can see team members, how you can search team members. You can also see the different balance types and the balance amounts as well. And you can also display, if you want, it might be helpful to show your rejected time of request, just to see that, okay, you have requested day off and it has been rejected by your manager. Okay, let's request a holiday on behalf of Sandra. Let's select these 3 days in April. I just hovered over the mouse. It is also available in mobile devices. It would be a very similar experience. And all the available balance types are displayed here in this drop-down list. Let's select vacation. On mobile device, it would be kind of on the bottom of the screen where you have the choice from the available balances, which one you choose. So first just select the dates and then what is the time of type. Let's have it a vacation for this day. Feel free to add any comments. These are the hours for the 3 days. And all I need is to save. So I have checked whether anybody else is on holiday on this day. Luckily not. I need to have a leave. So let's request, and I have just requested it. And if I go to this request, these were these 3 days, sorry. I can see at the bottom that it has been submitted and is pending for approval by my line manager. I can also go to the record. If I go to the record, it just gives me a little bit more information. It generated a time of request report name. This is very helpful for approvers as well, and also in the system. We can see that it picked up the time of type vacation, and it has been scheduled as well. And it is a time of request report. Report is always a collecting object, and the time of request is nothing else than the 3 different days that I have selected for this holiday. Let's switch the screen and let's become her manager for a while. Her manager is this admin user. And what we can see is that there is an automated SalesForce notification that is immediately visible for the approver. Not only SalesForce notifications are supported, but also emails. So any emails can contain any information, and with also a URL from the email to approve, to get to the exact same screen where I am now. It will be just a simple URL that would open up a browser window and this very same page on Salesforce. So it's a pending approval request from Sandra for from this date to this date, and I can also see the total of hours. The available options are reject, approve, or reassign to another other approver. Let's try to approve this one. Have fun, and I am approving it. In a few seconds, it's thinking now, the system, because it's doing some background job on behalf of us, on behalf of the admins, basically. So we can see that it has been approved. That's lovely. And let's have this look at this very same time of request report that we have just seen from Sandra's point of view. What we can see is that it created, not only it's approved, but it created an assignment for Sandra de Vries vacation. It's because the approver, after having approved it, can automatically see that this person for these days are assigned to this project, basically. And the beauty of it is that it also creates a time card. This means that the employee, Sandra, if she is on holidays with the kids, do not need to fill in time card for that week because the assignment is automatically done. That's the time card and that's the assignment. Another view from for the managers are also important. It's basically not, as we could see, the assignment for those days for the annual leave has already automatically been created. And if I refresh the page, what we will see is that in the resource planner, the daily playground of a project manager automatically reflects these assignments. It does have, of course, certain lots of fields, so it takes some time to find. Let's find Sandra on this list. And while it's loading, there is it. But we can see that at the first days of those 24 hours that we have just approved is automatically represented in the schedule, in the resource planner for the manager. So basically that's it. Just to go back a little bit to Sandra, she has been informed also via email and also via the notification bell that her request has been approved and the balance is automatically deducted. The system uses native approval process. It can go to any approvers in the system with any type of emails or notifications. It uses ready-to-use permission sets for end users, for approvers, and for administrators. It automatically creates the time card and the assignment, and it also supports national holidays. The administrators, I mentioned the time of administrator permission set. It would give some dedicated HR people access to certain objects in the system, such as the holidays, to enter the national holidays, or such as the balances, to maintain the balances per employee, per resource. All right, I think basically this is what I wanted to demonstrate today. I hope it was understandable. Should you have any questions, please let me know.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much, Adrienne, for that. I hope that was useful for everybody. I'm just having a look to see if we've got any questions. I don't see, oh no. We've got a question here asking how long does it take to implement the solution?
We have estimated 5 days of implementation work.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, there we go. And I think that is everything for the questions. I don't see anything else. So,
I'm sorry, Stefan, I received another one.
okay.
It was with regards to approval process, or with regards to approval permissions. So to approve assignment for a resource, it requires staffing permission control in the system. That's a financial force thing. And but it is also possible to approve leave requests without financial force or a PSA license. So it has also been made available for managers who do not have, for line managers who do not have PSA license.
Perfect. Thank you, Adrienne. Unless you've got any more questions at your side, Adrienne, I'm not seeing anything else in the chat box.
Me neither.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you much, everyone, for your time this morning. We'll share the recording. Have a great day, and we'll look forward to seeing you all on the next webinar. Thanks, Adrienne. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.